Morning, friends. I'm here today with Mr. Reese. No, I'm sorry. His name is Finn Reese. I don't know why I just thought of Reese, but there we are with little Mr. Finn, my little bald berry sculpt by Adri Stote or Stoetti. I'm not really, I think it's Adri Stote, but anyway, I love this little boy. I made him especially for me, and a couple of years ago, and I wanted him bald, and so I didn't get to really participate in overall or Theme Thursday with overalls this week. It's just been a very crazy, busy week, like so many people, but I did find these overalls that were so cute, these little corduroy overalls that have the little applique, trying to see if you can see that, the little rhino with the monkey and the truck, and it's bright green. There we go, I think that's a little better. And that goes, and this goes under it, this cute little striped t-shirt. And I found that in my little boy's stash that I didn't even really know I had this, and I thought, oh, well, we might be a little bit late, but we're still going to put these on Finn because I know they're going to look so cute on him. And while I'm putting these on, I was going to tell you how fun it was that I got this message from a lady on YouTube that has just started doing videos. And I'm going to leave her name and her link down below because I really like her, but I cannot pronounce her name. So I don't want to slaughter it, so I'm just going to write it in. Anyway, she wrote me because she commented on, I think it was the last video that I did of Finn and Oliver. And she said, you know, you're the only other one I see on YouTube that has a berry sculpt and a bald one. And I think I have the sculpt that you were talking about that inspired you to make berry. And that story is that Nikki Holland from Still Moments Nursery had done a berry sculpt. I think it was a custom, I'm not sure. Maybe not. She'd done 2 of them, and they were bald. And I just fell in love with them. And I thought, I'm going to make myself one and have him bald. And I did, and fell in love with him. And so she was one of the people that bought one of those sculpts or those kits that Nikki had done that was bald. And so she contacted me, and I thought, oh, that's great. Well, she contacted me last week and said I made my first video, and he's in it. And so I had to go watch, and he's really cute. She has a couple other cute little dolls, too, nice dolls. And so I was happy to see that Finn had his cousin, and I forgot what she named him, but, oh, he's adorable. And now Finn is not the only berry sculpt on YouTube. He has a cousin. And it kind of goes along with what Suzanne of Baby Buntings is talking about, the older sculpts. You know, sometimes we get so caught up with having to have the brand new and the trendy. And when another sculpt comes out that's gorgeous and beautiful, like Saskia or the twins or Scarlett or something like that, oh, we have to have that because it's new and it's pretty and, you know, maybe it's better or whatever. But I'm not like that. I like the older sculpts. They're very nice. The artists like Adri Stote, you can't get much better than that. And I like her kits. I've painted a few myself, other than Finn. And so, you know, if you don't want to pay the price for a brand new trendy kit, look for some of the older ones and some of the artists that are still doing the older ones. There's a lot on Etsy or eBay or in the internet that still does the Noahs and some of those, and will really do anything. And they make beautiful dolls, like Wanda Moore of Bushel and Peck. Check her out. She doesn't charge. I think she charges $535 for an awake doll, and she's done Noah's, and she's done the Giallis by Adri Stote, which is still one of my favorites that someday I may get from her. And so, keep that in mind. And if you have a reborn that you have in your collection that you haven't shown in a while because it's older, get that reborn out and play with it and dress it. It just doesn't matter. Everybody likes to see those anyway. And that's kind of what Mr. Barry is. Barry by Adri Stote. Mr. Finn, he's an older one. This sculpt's been around for a long time, and he's still around. You can buy the kit, and I just adore him. But look at this cute his little overalls. And he always kind of needs a hat. I've debated on getting his hair painted by Mandy Hammond, who did Oliver's, but you know what? I don't know. Oops, I just put a hole in this. That was brilliant. Oh, well, okay, that's what I get for being too lazy to get the scissors out, but we'll put this one on here. Oh, that looks precious. Yes. Yes, it does, and we'll put on your cute little tinnies from Gymboree. He has those. They're cute. Anyway, so this is Mr. Finn in his overalls. Haven't done a video for about a week, so I thought I'd better get busy and do that. But a little update. Oliver and Finn are planning their next big adventure. And this one is taking some planning, and it's going to be kind of a big one. It's going to be the greatest adventure they've been on, and the biggest one. But it's going to they're still getting outfitted for their trip. Like the outdoors outfitters, they've got to have all of their equipment and clothes and food and transportation and everything all ready. It's getting there, but it's going to be a while, and then in a few weeks, Finn and Oliver are going to take another great adventure together. And we will give you plenty of time knowing when to tune in to see them taking off for their adventure. But for right now, we've got Mr. Finn. We're going to do a little close-up of him. And he does have a little bit of a concerned expression, but that does make him so cute. Yes, it does, with his pretty blue eyes. Yeah. There we are. There's Mr. Finn. And he's got his cute little overalls on. And Clifford is just a little too big to come up here to be with him, so we'll just give him his bear. So that you can see his bear. And I think we're going to have to sign off now. It's been 8 minutes, so we'll be back. We'll be back this week sooner than 6 days because Oliver has a cute little outfit to put on, and so do the girls. And thank you. Oh, I was going to show you. I was talking about my nursery. Well, I have been busy doing things, but I've been figuring out what I want to do with my crib that's coming and how I want to decorate my nursery. But I found this design in my embroidery catalog. Let me see if I can show you. There we go. Sorry about that. And I embroidered that with my machine, though it took a long time to do this, but I'm going to frame it and I'm going to hang it up on the wall, and that's what I'm going to do. I have a few designs that I've picked out that I'm going to be creating and framing and hanging up in the nursery. And I happen to love spring and bunnies and chickies and all of that kind of thing, and the vintage motif, and that just reminds me of babies. So that is what I've been doing, and he was a lot of fun to do, this bunny. It took me, I think, 2.5 hours to get this stitched out on my machine. So anyway, that's what I'm going to be hanging, and I'll show you the frame and everything. I did buy it, but I haven't got it in there yet. And I am working on Scarlet right now as we speak. She's almost finished. I'm just rooting her hair, and it's coming along very nicely. And she has Delta Dawn, very micro-rooted, directional, mono-rooted, micro-rooted, one hair at a time. And it's looking very nice, and I've been posting some pictures on Instagram, but she is going to be for sale. So if anybody thinks they might be interested, I am going to be doing a video of her once she gets finished, and she will definitely be for sale. Okay, thank you for watching and subscribing and coming to see Mr. Finn and his overalls. Take one last little look of him and his overalls. Oh, he's so cute. He is such a doll. Anyway, all right, I will talk to you later, and thank you for stopping by, and have a great day.